Welcome back. It is time for the Culture Corner with our friends over at the Acadiana Center for the Arts. Jake and Rachel are joining us virtually today. Okay, you guys are bringing us in a new space. We're in the side gallery. What do you have for us today?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, so we are at Acadiana Center for the Arts downtown, and we're in one of our smaller galleries on the first floor. We call it the side gallery, and it is full of new art. We have a brand new exhibition that's opening on Saturday for Art Walk, and it's called Winging It by Poimboeuf.
I love this.
Yeah, and
Go ahead, Jake.
Sorry. Jesse's a veteran artist of our community. He's been making art now for 53 years.
Wow.
He's been exhibiting in galleries. Originally from New Orleans and returned from New York, moved to New York and then came back here to the Acadiana area and currently lives and works around Cecilia, Unveils, right off the Bayou Teche.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Yeah. And so I want to focus on that painting in the corner because it's so vibrant. It's catching my eye. His work is so beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. This one is called Fire Flower Power, and he created it in 2012. It's acrylic on canvas, and as you can see, there is a flower right there in the center of the fire, and actually a couple others around the edges. It's amazing how he was able to make this painting actually look like fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I would say, I don't know if it comes through on camera, but there's a distinct layering in the darker layers.
Yeah.
It really turns to a deep blue.
I can kind of see it.
That you can see it much better in person, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
So wonderful piece.
What would you say his style is? This piece, I mean, that piece is just stunning.
Yeah.
You know, he is really influenced by kind of the sort of approach to realism that like some of the 1980s painters in New York had. So he spent a lot of time in New York, and I think that rubbed off on him. There are certain artists that were after abstraction was this big, sort of worldwide phenomena, that in the 80s they kind of came back to realism, but with a bit of a twist to it. So this kind of almost a magical realism, you could say.
Yeah,
but
I'm going to show you this other painting over here.
Oh yeah, bring us there. Take us with you.
Yeah. I love this one.
That's beautiful too.
Yeah, which kind of strays from the realism that he was just talking about, but is phenomenal.
Yeah, but it still hints at a landscape, and I think for him moving back home from New York, the landscape became super important, as well as birds and animals of nature. He returns to this motif of incorporating birds. He's real life out at his property off the Bayou Teche.
Yeah.
Well,
and so it's this great way of returning home.
Yeah, this work is stunning, and the exhibit opens this weekend. We are out of time, but let's go over your address so people can come and check it out in person.
We're at 101 West Vermilion Street, downtown. We have Art Walk this weekend. We have a poetry reading at 6 p.m., and before that, we have the State of the Arts at 3 p.m.
You guys, thank you so much for giving us a tour of some of his work today. We'll see you guys next Friday.
All right, thank you.
Bon weekend.
Bye, guys. If you at home want to learn more, head to our website, acadiana.com. Everything you need is right there. We'll be right back after that.